Melanin Voices is a podcast geared towards building a community of those on a journey of self-discovery. We create space for guests and listeners to share their stories about their exploration of life, appreciation of the good, and how they overcame certain bullshit to get to where they are.
Every week, we take a dive into topics that affect each of our lives at one point or another. Hopefully, by hearing our voices, we will give you the courage to live authentically.
I'm Mariah, also known as Mariah Amazing.
And Una, hey! Now you are tuned into Melanin Voices.
Ready?
Let's do it!
Hey Melanin Voices family, it's Mariah.
And Una, we've been recording this podcast.
Over 90 episodes and 5,400 minutes.
Whew, that long?
Mm-hmm. We want you to help us bring in the new year by joining us in celebrating our 100th episode.
We've done this almost 100 times.
Sure have. So we'd appreciate your support and want to see you in person. We'll be live at Elevate Lifestyle and Fashion Boutique in Aurora, Colorado, Saturday, January 25th at 4 p.m.
We want to see you for a good time, snacks, a drink, and us. Tickets are available on melaninvoicesliveevent.eventbrite.com. Missed that? Check out our episode description.
See you there.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
How are you guys doing this week?
We hope you're doing well. We hope that you have looked at our live event Eventbrite page so that you have purchased tickets or at least have thought about it. That way you can come and see us for our live show. We're super excited, but we'd like to see you there. So make sure you do that at some point. And yeah, that's it. That's all. And stay tuned for a ticket giveaway soon.
Yes.
So make sure you're following our Instagram, Melanin Voices Podcast, so you can participate in the giveaway and hopefully win a ticket for you and a friend to come enjoy the show.
Actually, when this episode comes out, the giveaway would have already been dropped. So
oh yeah,
participate.
It might.
I don't know.
It might have already been. Even we might have already announced the winners. You think? Because we don't want it to last for like 4 days.
Right.
You want to do it tomorrow or you want to do the giveaway today?
We could do it tomorrow.
Okay, let's do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
And we'll choose a winner on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. That way, whoever listens to the podcast the day that it actually downloads, they actually drops, you can at least have the chance to participate. And if you're listening on Wednesday, we're sorry.
Sorry to you.
Sorry, because we'll be announcing it Wednesday afternoon.
That means you got to listen to the episode on Tuesday.
That means you have to just follow us on all our social media platforms. That way, when these giveaways take place, you're already ahead of the game.
Right. Already privy to.
Already privy. But yeah, so last week on Melanin Voices podcast, we discussed a series of questions just to get to know each other better. That way, those who are listening could even get to know us better. And what did you think about the episode, Una? Are there any questions you want to expand on, or do you think you got to say what you had to say?
I want to kind of renege something that I said because I feel bad about this. Like, I said that I didn't want people to come up to me and talk about the weather. And although the weather made...
People have been coming up to her talking about the weather. That's how she feels.
No, that's not it. But although the weather is not what I care to discuss, sometimes talking about the weather could go into a different conversation and we could, become friends and end up like connecting in some area. Okay. So if you feel like you want to come up to me and talk about the weather or what my favorite color is, please do it. I take back what I said.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah.
What I meant was... Psych.
Yeah, we can say... We could have like a new segment called... Because we did that at one point and then we stopped doing it. But what I meant was, and I said what I said.
Right.
So, I think I said what I said. I think I want to just stand 10 toes firm. Down on what I said.
10 toes.
On what I said. So, hopefully, I don't look back like, damn it, I want to change that. But for now, I think I said what I said.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I said what I said. I don't think I said anything terribly bad because I don't like small talk. I mean, I'm not opposed to it, like I said in the last episode. When it's necessary, I said.
Right. So. Small talk isn't my favorite either, but like I said, I feel like it could develop into a deeper conversation. And sometimes it can't and won't.
Yeah. And most times it doesn't. So
I'm willing to weed it out.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, if you have any time or if you've already listened to the episode, let us know. But the episode title for last week, if you are keeping track or if you're like, dang, I forgot last episode, it's cool. It's called So You Think You Know Me.
Isn't that a cute topic? Title. I thought it was.
Una came up with it, so of course she thinks it's cute, y'all. Of course. She's so corny. So, Rose and Thorn, what was something arose for this week?
Oh, my gosh. This week was actually really good.
Oh, wow.
Earlier in the week, I didn't get much sleep, but I'm good with that. I doulaed my first birth on Monday. It went super fast. That was my first time I've ever seen a baby be born actually in person. So it was like overall a really great experience. And I don't know, I felt proud of myself and I felt proud of the mom because she put in so much hard work to get that baby down and out. And Tuesday I began this it's a yoga immersion. So it's basically I think it's like an 8-month program that teaches you how to use yoga to heal, yoga meditation to um heal your wounds, heal your old wounds and new wounds, and kind of deal with that. And maybe later you can go on to become a yoga instructor, but I don't know. I don't like teaching people shit. So,
Oh, so wait, but that's funny that you say don't teach anybody anything because you are teaching women to be comfortable in their skin while they're delivering babies. So,
I know, but
technically that's a form of teaching.
I know, but I just don't want to do like the formal teaching thing, like teaching a whole class of people, not teaching them anything, but like guiding them through
but you're
yoga
guiding
class. I don't know.
Their
Okay. You're right.
But I get you. You don't want to have to be obligated to do this with a big array of people versus like a one-on-one intimate session.
Right. But I mean, by the end of the immersion, maybe I'll feel differently. Maybe I'll be like, you know what? I think I do want to do this. I think I do want to add this to my list of skills.
Okay.
What about
you? It might help you with your doula skills.
I think it will. I think it definitely will. Learning how to breathe kind of translates in a lot of different aspects of our lives, and especially giving birth and calming the mind and calming the body. So yeah. What was Rosie about your week?
Rosie, about my week. Yesterday I had an audition, which was super late at night. Usually I don't really do auditions past 5 p.m., but it was at 5:30. But I got there on time.
Girl.
Listen, it was late. Okay. It was late, okay? It was late. First of all, it was dark, and it was freezing outside as well. And to add on to all of that, I usually do auditions earlier in the day, so I usually can avoid traffic. But when you're smack down in the middle of downtown at 5 p.m., whatever time you leave, you're going to be stuck in traffic. So, of course, I was. So that's what I was more concerned about. And it was it was like pitch black outside. When I walked outside at like 5:40, it was like, it's dark and there's traffic. So, have fun.
Right. Fun. Yay.
Yay, and you're downtown too. So, add traffic on top of traffic. But I think it went well. I had to audition with a set of kids as if they were my kids, and they were the cutest kids ever.
Gosh.
They was talking about how they love Kevin Hart. Little girl's like, my name is, well, I don't want to say her name, protect the innocents, but my name is so-and-so, and I want to be an astronaut.
What?
9 years old, too smart. But yeah, so that was that. She was super cute, and the little boy wanted to be a comedian when he grew up, and he was so like full of life. So yeah, hopefully I get the role. It would be even bigger than the last role that I got as far as monetary wise. So I really hope so.
I love it.
But there was an array of people. I don't know what they're looking for because they were like racially ambiguous people. Thank you, Fran. There was black people, white people, everybody type of look was there. So who knows what this project person wants. Right. But there were so many like different varieties of people there. So I don't know.
Something about being around kids really brings out the like youthfulness and like joy in your life.
Oh yeah, but you know kids be shady because my little quote unquote son, the little casting director came out and she's like this white lady with glasses. Mm-hmm. She's super cute and she's so sweet. But anyway, she came out and he was all like, "Hey, grandma." She's not even that old. I think she's not even past the age of 40. If that. And he was and she was like, "You better watch it, buddy. I'm the girl who helps you guys get your roles." And then she was low key, she was playing, but she wasn't really playing because she like hugged him and like started laughing. But it was just like, kids don't be knowing when to shut the hell up.
No, they don't have
but
no
they have
filter.
no form of tact. It's like when you get older, they don't have no form of tact either. So kids are just aging backwards, literally. Kind of. But yeah, so that's that. Or older people are aging backwards because they're becoming like kids with no tact and they don't give a fuck. But yeah, that was it. Another rosy part was that I've started my therapy sessions. It is not with a black woman, unfortunately, which I'm sad about. But it is a woman of color. Good. She's Mexican girl from Texas. So thus far, we are getting along quite a bit. So I'm okay with that. And Of course, I would prefer to have a black woman. I just would.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like there's a certain level of intimacy that we could share and understanding. But she seems to know cultural boundaries and just cultural things. So that was my biggest concern. So it seems like so far so good. We just started the first session. So,
Yay.
We'll see how it continues to play out. So.
Insert applause here.
Yay. I'll insert the little kids saying yay. But yeah, so that's it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that was it. Just
sounds like we both had a great week. Yay, us.
Yeah, we had a good week.
Look at us. Okay, January, I'm feeling you.
Yeah, I'm feeling 2020 thus far.
Right. I am too.
Yeah, it's off to a good start.
Yeah, seems a bit different.
A little bit turbulent at first, but it wasn't terribly bad. I guess necessarily done.
Turbulence is sometimes necessary for change.
Evil, I guess.
Like that friction, like we're going to talk about soon.
Exactly. Hey.
Do you have a thorn for this week?
A thorn for this week is just... I'm trying to think. Yeah, just because my hair is getting frizzy. And I have to take my braids out, and I don't want to because I really want to keep. If I keep these braids in forever, I might just do it. But since that's not a possibility, and I want to actually keep some ounce of hair, I have to take them out. My cousin says she's not coming anywhere until Trump calms down, which is going to be on the brink of never. So she's not going to come out to Denver at any point in time because she said that she's too scared to travel the way Trump's been acting towards other countries, understandably so. But I am sad that she's not coming. So I'm like, how am I going to get my hair done? Who am I going to go to out here? Not to say there's not any great artists out here, but I just feel certain comfort going to my cousin to get my hair done.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll have new hair for the live event, or maybe I won't. I'll still have my braids and pulled up into a bun. Come to the live show to find out.
Oh, that's so cute.
So that's it. I guess that's the
thorn.
That's the only thorn I got. And it's not even that huge of a thorn, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't have one.
No. Okay. What is one word to describe your mood at this current time?
I feel like I always say thankful, so I'll say present. I'm feeling really, really here right now, kind of situation. Like,
got it.
Not stressed. I mean, not worried about the future. Not like stressing or feeling guilty about the past.
Right.
Yeah. Another rose that I wanted to share. Me and my mom had a really good conversation on Sunday, and I'm really happy that we're at the point to where we can have those type of conversations about how things used to be growing up. Because I feel like I don't know, I do want to talk to my mom or my family about how things went like as a child, just to like heal those traumas or whatever. But it's like you're scared because you don't want them to feel like they failed as a parent, or you don't want them to like, feel like you didn't appreciate what they did for you or whatever. But I feel like we were able to have an open, honest conversation. So I want to give kudos to her for being open and willing and present.
Well, shout out to your mom.
Shout out to you, moms. I'm feeling you.
Happy.
I'm feeling you. All right. Moving along.
Happy.
I'm glad you're happy, friend.
So, first of all, your rose for last week is kind of the same as this week's.
What?
Because you were happy for a birth that you got to experience.
Oh, but the difference between this birth and the last one is this one was a vaginal birth, and the other one was a C-section. So I didn't get to see.
Oh, gotcha. So you get to see all the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, I just seen the mom being pregnant, and then she wasn't pregnant no more.
The cat.
The next time I seen her. This time I seen the vagina and a baby's head.
And blood.
A lot of blood. I've been really sensitive to the smell of blood since that happened. So weird.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never.
It's a lot of blood.
Yeah, okay. Well,
it's a lot of blood.
I was right. Yeah. Having a lot of blood is, yeah, no, I don't. Kudos to doulas. Kudos to doulas, because I get scared after having a lot of blood during a period, so I can't even understand. Men are like, oh, let me turn this off right now. It's fine. We're going to clear it up now. But yeah, that's it. Okay, cool.
Let's get into my only message. Tell us what you got for us. I'm so excited about this.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
So I was listening to a podcast called Hidden Brain. And it's just basically a podcast that is a branch of NPR, and in the podcast episode, it's called Creatures of Habit. This episode in particular, anyway, it's not the actual podcast. It's called Hidden Brain, but the episode was called Creatures of Habit, and they just discussed creating healthy habits and how it's easier than you think to create healthy habits, and kind of the ups and downs of that. I took a few notes, of course, because I didn't want to forget anything, because it's very easy to do. So, basically, the podcast episode overview was how habits shape who we are and how we can use them to become the people we like to be. And he spoke to a psychologist named Wendy Wood, professor of psychology and business, and she was just saying how people who have these great routines or habits are not magical unicorns, right? They're everyday people, but they have a secret. And their secret is being an expert of building good habits and dismantling bad ones. And how you can do that is just make them easier on yourself. So basically, our common consensus in our society, in American society, Western society, whatever you want to call it, we believe if we want it to be enough, we exert enough willpower to be that, right? If you want to do it, just do it. If you really want to do it, stick to it. If you have enough willpower, you'll just not see any of the distractions, right? But scientists have found that that's actually not true. You're not always that's not always the best way to achieve your goals or change behavior. If you try to repress desire, it only works in the short run. But if you're wanting to build long habits that are everlasting and change you to be the person you want to become, you got to think differently. So how do you persist? How do you make it long term? How do you make that change? Decision making determines whether we want to do behaviors over time. So it's kind of like driving, right? And driving becomes kind of unconscious. And yeah, sure, there are times when you drive, you pay extra close attention. You know, you're like, I've never taken this road before. I need to like really hone in on what I'm doing. I'm on the highway and it's slick. You know, the roads are slick because it's just snow. Of course, I want to pay a little bit close attention than I usually would on a sunny day, and the roads are great. Right. But most times it's in the background and you're thinking about other things while you're driving. So that's essentially how creating habits should work. It should be unconscious. You should just do it. So they found that when you build a habit, you basically put on a set of unconscious and mental blinders. And once those blinders are in place, the blinders protect you from temptation and distractions. So the more you ignore those temptations, the stronger your your mental blinders become. So basically, habits are self-enforcing. They can be difficult to start. Of course, if you're going to the gym, it might not be that easy to make that a habit in your life. But once in place, they have a life of their own, and they become automatic and pretty much unconscious. So that's what I took away from that. So I wanted to have a discussion on habits and how we can build healthy habits and how we can dismantle the bad ones to become who we want to actually truly become. So I had a few questions for us all to think about so we can start building some healthy habits and just become the people we want to become, because we all have room for growth and change in healthy ways, of course. So my first question to the both of us, me and Una, and to yourself, you can think about this while you're driving, working, exercising, whatever you do while you listen to our podcast. Exactly. What is friction to you? What did you get from the Hidden Podcast episode? Hidden Brain, sorry.
Automatically, I think of the I don't want to say it's an experiment that they did where they put the stairs. It was like a high rise wherever it was. They put the stairs in like view of like instead, like, you know, when you walk into a building, the first thing you see is the elevator. So it's like an unconscious thing, like I'm about to get on this elevator. Right. They move they put the stairs in like clear view. Right. So instead of people like, oh, I'm just gonna take the elevator, it's easier. They more often take the stairs, which is creating a healthy habit. Right. So when I think of friction, I think of making it harder to do the bad habits or the habits that you want to change. Making it harder to access those things. Okay. Like, for instance, if you go to the grocery store, they say that the healthier foods are on the outside of the grocery store. Right. So instead of like going into the aisles and like or going down the chip aisle, for instance. You won't go down a chip aisle because you know if I go down this aisle, I'm gonna grab a bag of chips. Right. So you're making it harder on yourself to do something that's unhealthy. So you'll stay on the perimeter of the store, or you'll go down every aisle but the chip aisle. So that's what friction means to me.
Okay, so basically making it harder to do those tasks. Mm-hmm. So basically making it hard.
Right, making it harder to do the habit that you want to change.
Right.
Like for me, you know, I have a habit addiction, or to like love or like relationships or whatever. So something creating friction for me may be deleting someone's number. Maybe I due to iPhones, that number probably will stay on your phone for a long time, even if the number's deleted. Have you ever noticed that? Mm-hmm. Like if you delete a number,
that's how Apple set up.
Yeah, now. If you delete a number, and sometimes you'll type in your search. When you look, you pull the screen down and do a search, you might type the name in and it might still be there or whatever.
Yeah.
So because I deleted the number, that phone number to that person who may be like unhealthy for me isn't like readily available. I'll have to do hella shit to get the number or write them on Facebook or whatever like that. So that's creating friction in that area.
Yeah.
For me.
Or even how she mentioned it, like you don't want to create friction for the things you want to change, like Una was saying. Like you don't want to make it hard on yourself to go to the gym. Like, oh, man.
Right. Getting a membership to a gym that's 30 minutes away from you.
Right. But you can go to the rec center down the street. You know, it creates a healthier habit because you're not creating friction to it. I hope that this is making sense for you guys. If not, listen to Creatures of Habit by Hidden Brain, okay? Because we are not scientists, nor have we done any type of research like they have. We just listened to the episode and drew conclusions from what they said. But, yeah, I can agree with that for sure. I agreed with when Wendy Wood was saying, the psychologist that was on.
Is her name Wendy Williams?
Wendy Wood.
Oh, okay.
But isn't that a cool name though? Wendy Wood, like WW. Like when they have two
like
W's,
what?
or like Mariah Martin or Mariah.
Yeah, and it's like two like weathers. Like Wendy's like a weather kind of thing, and Wood is like
kind of something in nature.
Yeah, that's cute.
That is cute. But she was saying how when she first wanted to start exercising and just getting fit, she came across a problem because she was like, all right, I'm going to do it at this time. But then she had kids and she had a husband. It was like so hard to do it at 4 o'clock when she had children to look after. And it was like, okay. So she was like, I'm going to get up early. And at first it was extremely hard for her to get up at 6 a.m. She never did. And she was like, I made it easier on myself, not creating friction.
Right.
So the opposite of friction, not making it hard, so easy, making it easy. She decided to sleep with her workout clothes on. So when she got up, she could literally just go work out. Versus like, okay, I have to shower. And then I have to put on my clothes. Then I put on my shoes. You know, all these things versus the night before she would shower, do all those things, put on her clothes. So when she got up in the morning, she could just go and not have to even really think about it. It became unconscious, something that she just created a habit around.
Yeah, I've tried that before actually, and it works.
Yeah, it does.
Sleeping in when I used to do yoga early in the morning, and that's also something that I can like relate to, because I was going to this yoga studio and I had this 30-day membership or whatever, and I would try to go like. I would go at random times because I worked at the mall and, the schedule's like random. But what I found what helped me is that I do it early in the morning. So whether I worked in the morning or I worked in the evening, I still would go in the morning so that it would be done and out the way.
Right.
And also I noticed that when I even with going to work now, when I my alarm goes off and I'm stressing or obsessing over not wanting to go to work or not wanting to go to the gym or not wanting to go to yoga, whatever. It just that is creating friction, and it's making me not want to do it at all.
Right.
But if I just
do it,
literally just do it, which is it's something that's
easier said than done initially,
right? And it's just do it. It's those words are so simple, but they're so profound too.
Exactly.
Literally, just don't even think about it. Just do it.
Right.
And it'll become you're not even thinking about how tired you feel right now. You're not even thinking about that. You're just okay, get up, brush my teeth, leave.
Right. And if you do it over time, because the first time you do it, like they were saying earlier, of course you can't be be pressing those, desires, I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to do it. Or you don't want to be oh, just if you just have enough willpower, it's not about willpower. Right. There's so many people who have willpower that don't see things through because they add friction to what they're doing and it just becomes harder. But if you just suddenly every day just start doing that little thing, it'll become easy. The first time you do it, the first couple of times you do it, you can be why did I, how did I even do that? But if you don't do it over and over again, it becomes something. As far as me, like, as far as working out, I hate working out. Like, my really closest friends, like my friend Markel, we always talk all the time about working out, and he'll call me and be like, did you work out? Or he'll be like, how long do you be working out? We had a conversation about how long we work out and like what we do at the gym, and it's completely polar opposites, you know, because he's all like, you know, I stay there for 2 hours, and I'm like, I can't stay there for 2 hours. And he was like, well, why? Like, what do you do? And I'm like, because I truly hate working out. I'm not going to make it harder on myself. Basically, I'm not going to add friction to the activity because then I'm not going to want to work out.
Right.
So I know exactly what I want to do. I do my cardio, I do my weightlifting, and I treat myself every time I have a treat. So with her, Wendy Wood was saying how she watches a cooking show only when she works out. That's like her treat. For me, it's the steam room. Like, I'm like, yes, I'm going to work out so hard so I can get to the steam room and actually like relax, because that's where I get to relax at. Sometimes the steam room is down. And I'm like, my whole fucking day is fucked up. But at the end of the day, my main goal is not the steam room. My main goal is to just get more fit and feel more comfortable in my body. So that way I can do the things that I want to do or become the person I want to become, essentially. So I'm like, okay, it has been super hard. It hasn't been easy to just go to the gym after work. I'm tired. I'm tired after work. But that's the only time I can go, because if I try to do it early in the morning, I won't. Because I'm just like, I'm tired, and knowing me, like, I'll go to sleep later, or if I do fall asleep, I feel like when I wake up, I'm not well rested. So I just go when I can go, and I just go right after work. It's unconscious because I just literally just start driving to the gym.
Right.
Even if I don't know, like, oh fuck, I'm driving to the gym.
I'm at the gym now.
I'm at the gym now. Fuck,
right.
But it's too late, and I just make it unconscious for myself. I literally every day, like, I only dress nice on the weekends, because during the week I wear sweats and hoodies. So as soon as I leave the office, I'm already dressed to go to the gym. I don't have to put on clothes, because if I'm like, well, let me go change. Oh, I really don't want to change. I didn't even leave my gym shoes in the car. I already have my gym shoes on. I already got my leggings on. I already got my hoodie on. No excuses.
You're making it easier.
So I'm making it easier on myself to do those things. Is it hard to want to not dress nice every day? Sure, it can be hard. But also I'm lucky enough, because some people don't have that luxury, to work in an environment where we can literally wear what we want to wear.
Right.
So I am privy to that privilege, but I just hope that, you know, other people are doing other things, like maybe, like she said, going to sleep and waking up in your gym clothes. That way it makes it easier. Or maybe your kids like going to the park, and you're like, oh, I hate going to the park, but you know what? Maybe they want to let me walk around while they're at working out. I mean, while they're at the park on the swings, I can walk around and still keep an eye on them, or whatever the case is.
Right, don't go too far. People snatching kids.
Right. So make it easier on yourself, or join them. Start playing with them.
Right.
Something. Get active with them. Whatever gives you that workout, if that's what you want to do. Some people, that's not their goal, to get fit, and that's fine too. But whatever makes it easier on you.
Right.
So yeah.
So to piggyback off this question that you asked, this week I did something so bad. I was ministrating earlier this week. So when I went to the Dollar Tree at my job, and I bought snacks. Like, I bought like 10 snacks.
Yeah.
And that created an environment where it was easy for me to snack on things that weren't necessarily like good for me, because they were like in reach. So to answer your next question that you're about to ask,
right,
which is,
what are you
adding friction to in your life? I think that I need to make it more easy to eat better.
Same.
By not buying Mike and Ike's.
Right.
Or
me, hot Cheetos.
Yeah, or whatever.
Anything hot.
Whatever the case may be. I literally bought a whole bunch. I bought hot fries, Mike and Ike's, Goobers.
The Dollar Tree be on some shit, man. They be having the shit.
I bought
and they have healthy stuff too, though. So they be having sorry, y'all. They have whatever, fuck it. They be having like frozen fruit. They have healthy stuff there.
Yeah.
We just are
they have fish
attracted
too.
To everything. We're just attracted to the unhealthy stuff,
right.
For whatever that may be. But to build those healthy habits, maybe we can start going to get those frozen fruits and making a fruit smoothie, a fruit blend. Who knows?
Just when you go, so when I go to the store, I just won't do this. Like, I just won't even think about. maybe I'll think about it, but I won't go down the chip aisle. I won't go down the snack aisle or the ice cream aisle, which I love dearly, 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 dearly. But having those fresh fruits and vegetables is easier, because when we went to the store like 2 weeks ago, we bought a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables. So in the morning when I'm grabbing my lunch or whatever, it's super easy to just grab an apple or grab a grapefruit, because it's there. But it's like gonna be near impossible for you to make healthy habits if you don't
have it in your reach.
If you don't have it, or if you're not meal prepping, or if you're going to work with no food. So of course the only option is to go get fast food.
Right.
And there are very limited amount of healthy options at a fast food place.
Yeah.
And then you're not even gonna want it. You're gonna go to Chick-fil-A, you think you're gonna get a salad? Hell no, you're gonna get a chicken sandwich, or you're gonna get some nuggets.
Exactly.
Which I mean,
if you did get a salad, blessings to you.
Right.
They do got some bomb ass salads though.
They have great salads.
Like Lena said, is that gonna be your first option?
Right. Right.
And if it is, kudos to you. But yeah, I agree with that. As far as like food wise, we're getting better. Like the other day we meal prepped, and so we have like these little meal, we just grab and go.
Right.
Which has made it a lot easier.
Right. You don't even have to think about
it. But I think I can get better as far as snacking, because when I used to live with my parents, and even just working at my old company, they had like 2 kitchens, and so like they brought fresh fruit. Everything was like there, so it was easy for me to take a break from work. I'm gonna go downstairs to grab grapefruit. I'm gonna go downstairs to get some egg whites. I'm gonna go downstairs to grab a banana. I'm gonna go downstairs to get some granola. I'm gonna go down. There were so many healthy options, even if I didn't have that at home. Because living with my parents, they don't eat healthy.
Man,
they just don't. And you try to tell them, and they're just so set in their ways. It's like, honestly, why am I even talking to you? Because it's going in one ear and out the other, and they automatically assume that you're vegan. They think that I'm vegan just because I don't eat pork. If I don't eat pork, you're vegan. Like I'm not vegan. I just don't. So I don't want to eat pork. Right. Like, what are you talking about? But even if you eat any kind of healthy, my parents are like,
"You're vegan.
You're vegan." Why? I'm like, but you understand that having cookies, cakes, pies, and chips every day and carbonated sodas is not good for you?
Yeah, I had the same thing happen when I was living with my aunt, because her fridge and stuff is always stocked.
With the bad shit.
With the bad shit.
It ain't never no fruits and veggies. It's and that's your money. That's your food choices. Right. But it really makes it hard for those who are living there. Like, damn. Because even if you get some healthy food, it's like, damn, like, why am I put this shit?
Exactly.
It's too full. All this bad shit.
Exactly.
So it's like, damn, I got a little mini fridge. Like, it's a lot of things, but it was a lot more easy to snack on healthier things now that I don't have a work environment that has like healthy options around, or just food in general. Now I have to like, seek those things out for myself, and I'm just like, it is a bit harder, but I'm trying to do it, because I used to eat more, and I used to weigh less and I ate more, because I was eating the healthier things. Now I weigh way more and I eat less.
That's crazy.
And it's just crazy how that works, because I'm just like, maybe I should start snacking more often, because if I eat one time a day, probably not great.
And it's slowing your metabolism.
It's literally slowing my metabolism down like by a long shot. And I'm getting older, so there's that.
There's that too,
so I'm like trying to build my metabolism back up and by eating the healthier things, but it is difficult. And like you said, as far as
creating
like
friction,
it is like my old company. You were talking about your old company, but it relates so much to this fucking episode, bro. It relates so much. And he was talking about the high rise. Like, as soon as you walked in there was 2 flights of stairs. Like, I didn't even know we had elevators until like the first year in.
Wow.
'Cause I would just take 2 flights of stairs every day.
So your company was like that too?
Yes.
Wow.
It was just like, you're just unconscious. I didn't know that we had an elevator until like one of my friends, he got injured. Like, he had to wear crutches. And I'm like, where are you going? He looked to the elevator. I'm like, where's the elevator? Like, I didn't even know where it was. Right. Cause I never seen it. I would just immediately walk up the stairs or whatever the case was. So, and then now we haven't, at first I would just walk into my job, but we recently changed over building. So we're on the 3rd floor and there's an elevator right there. I don't even know where the steps are. I've tried to look for them. Don't know. I'm like, I guess I have to do this. Like, because initially I tried to do it the other way, but I can't find the steps. And this makes it harder. Like, why are they not right here? Like, I don't get it. So, yeah, a lot of changes have happened over the past couple years. It's adding on with age have made it difficult to stay fit, but I'm trying my hardest. It is hard. It's difficult.
Yeah, because it's so easy to eat bad.
It is.
The cheap stuff is the bad stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Low key. Sometimes it be tasting the best too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
Do I want a yogurt parfait or do I want this?
Yeah, sometimes when I'm eating, like, to help myself out with, like, learning to eat better or, like, being consistent with it, is that when I do have something that's good for my body, I, like, marvel in it. Like, oh, my God, this is so good for my body. I'm going to be, like, so healthy and so strong because I'm eating this fucking one apple. Yeah. But for me, it just makes me want to do it again and again because I'm like, I know this is going to be so good for my body. Yeah. When I'm consuming these things that are healthier for me.
True. And you might be, I just feel like once I eat bad, I get so tired. Like so
in my
tired.
stomach. Now my since I'm living with my cousin and his girlfriend, they eat really good. Well, they eat good. They eat pretty good. They do have their habits, but they eat good. Yeah. But now when I eat stuff that's like not good for me, my stomach hurts too. So
I need to do a cleanse just because I feel like I have so much shit from forever.
Get you a
colon cleanse or something.
I'm gonna tell you what it is after we finish.
Okay, I need to get it.
A laxative. It's like this drink.
Oh yeah, the little teas.
Well, you can do that, yeah. But it's this thing that you get at Walmart.
Oh,
I could send it to you, but it'll clear
that shit out.
Yeah, you're gonna be you're gonna be in the bathroom.
All right. Well, I probably need that.
Yeah. Oh, so this is a situation that kind of relates, kind of doesn't to what we're talking about. So I have a friend that started a business this year, and
well, kudos.
Yeah, great. And her job was creating friction for her to like pursue her entrepreneur endeavor, because just like, oh, I can't do this today because I have to work today, or I have to, I'm tired from working last night or whatever. So she got fired yesterday, and I was so freaking happy for her.
Yay! Just like that's how I felt when I got fired.
Yes, just like I was happy for you, because it's like because I know that this is not what you want to do. Yeah. I know that this job is adding stress to your life. Exactly. I know that I believe in you as a entrepreneur. I believe in you as like a go-getter. So I already know that you're gonna be straight, and this is like less friction to your career and what you really want to be doing with yourself. Right. So shout out to you, friend.
Thank you, friend.
I'm so happy.
That. I will say that that's a really big thing that, because I know I'm always talking, oh, company this, oh, company that, but I will say that
she never let it go, y'all. I don't know if she ever gonna let them go.
The benefits, the pay, the snacks, the travel. But I will say a big thing is like we all know that is limited here and very precious to us all is time. Yeah. And my new job, I have so much of it, and I have so much flexibility, and she's understanding. Of course, got a business to run, so there has to be a sense of communication in case something it does come up. But when things do come up, I don't feel like, well, what is she gonna say? I've never, knock on wood, I haven't had an experience with her yet where she's like, no, that's bad. Don't do that. You can't go to that audition. If anything, she's like, tell me how the audition went. How'd it go? What's it for? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, you can leave at that time. Cool. You know what I mean? And I haven't had an environment, or work environment anyways, that celebrates that or even cares about that. It's more so like, okay, put in PTO. It's like, fuck. But with hair, it's like, yeah, you can leave early. You're good. Right. Like, no, don't worry about it. You got a doctor's appointment. Cool. Like, she understands things come up, things arise, and as long as work is done at the job, you can go. Have a great time. Hope it went well for you. Best of luck. So it's nice to have that sense of flexibility, which most jobs do not offer.
Thanks, boss. Just pay our friend more, but thanks. Yeah.
I didn't tell you guys.
You got a raise?
Yeah.
Look at you! High five! Okay. Money, 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 money.
I got me a raise.
Money. Money, 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 money.
I got me a raise.
Yay! Congratulations.
Yeah.
Give me $1.
Like, I'll hold you on the next check. She was like, it won't be on this check coming up. It'll be the last one of the month.
Good for you, friend.
I was like, okay, I still appreciate it.
Good for you.
Thank you, friend. So I appreciate it, and yeah. Only up from here.
She rich, y'all now.
And next month, I ain't rich yet, y'all.
You rich.
Don't ask me for anything yet. But if you come to the live event, I might got you on a drink.
Okay.
You know, I got you with Hey, we're gonna have mimosas there. It's gonna be some bubbly. Gonna be some talking. So that you can come to.
So, what habits would you like to add into your routine? What things do you want to make consistent in your life, or what things do you want to add ease to in your world?
What do I want to add ease to? Continue on the path of adding ease to building a more fit and healthy lifestyle, as far as like eating the right things and things like that. Like my friend Charmaine, shout out to you, Char. Love you very much. No, you didn't get to meet her. But so, anyways, like you did at my birthday dinner, I believe. She was sitting next to me and Mikhail. But you probably don't remember because it was so long ago this year.
And there were
last
so many
year.
people there.
Exactly. But anyways, Charmaine wanted to get acai bowl today, and I was like,
you don't like them?
Into that meme from that girl from that court TV show. She had like on that bang and that yellow T-shirt, and she was like looking crazy. That's how I felt. I was like,
you don't like acai
anything
bowls?
healthy? Like my taste buds are always drawn to unhealthy things. Like, you know how people are like, I hate ramen noodles. Not me. Ramen noodle me up, please. Like, pour me some hot sauce.
Where do you think
bitch.
that came from, though?
Maybe just from like hard times. I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know how though. Cause my mom, like, she'd buy them for me, but she didn't want to. I don't know, maybe I spent the night at a friend's house and I ate them one day and I really liked them or something, because my mom does not like noodles. Like, she don't fuck with that shit. My stepdad doesn't like noodles. I think that shit is just absolutely disgusting. But every time I come over, they have some right there for me because they know I'm going to want that.
That's cute.
But they don't fuck with that shit. Like, it could be a 12-pack on Monday, and if I don't come over until Sunday, it's still a 12-pack. So I don't know. I don't know where that stems from. But I do enjoy noodles. They're super good to me. And some people are like, they're so gross. I'm like, I guess. That's my struggle meal that I enjoy. But I understand it's a jailhouse meal. I get it. That's what people could say. That's what they say. But, or like my mama calls it a poor man dish. And I'm like, well, are you rich? Because.
Right.
Excuse the fuck out of me. But anyways, I want to start building more habits to eat better. So, not turning my nose up to an acai bowl. Actually being okay with eating that.
I am weak.
But I do love sushi, and I think that's very healthy for you. So, I'm always down to eat that. But yeah, so just eating better and making myself feel good by working out and not beating myself up if I don't get to work out that week or whatever the case is. But being consistent with that, building healthy habits as far as like really healthy, like eating literally healthy habits. What else do I want to build? I guess having healthy conversations and not being defensive all the time, because I can be very defensive. I'm getting better. Talk to my therapist about this, and she understands. But also, just getting better with that. What else? Don't want to be healthy. And just saying no. Saying no, super hard. So, just being able to say no to people. But healthily. Not disrespectful, but healthy.
Yeah.
And setting boundaries. How about that? Setting healthy boundaries, building a healthier lifestyle, being more fit,
So what are some ways that you'll create ease around setting your boundaries?
Just like I said, continuing dressing in apparel that allows me to feel comfortable going to the gym after work. So it's already set in place for me to go. Continuing meal prepping, meals that I enjoy, because this week I didn't really like the food that I made, and it was like, I don't really want to eat this, but I have to eat this. So making sure I prepare meals that I truly enjoy versus trying some new shit out. Like, that can be safe for dinner, but at work, I need some shit that I like so I can eat this. Getting healthier snacks instead of getting a bag of chips. Okay, let me get some granola bars, or make myself a yogurt parfait, put it in the fridge, and grab it to go when I go to work. Things like that, and making sure I have breakfast every morning, because there's times I don't. And I think that that's a really healthy part of your day, just so you're more alert to begin your day in the right path. Because today I even had breakfast, so it wasn't like crazy over the top. It was literally just cereal, but it was something than just like running out the house and like 4 o'clock. I'm like, I haven't ate anything today. I just been on the go. So making sure that I eat breakfast and I have like some healthy snacks in my bag in case I become hungry while I'm, working.
I'm going to let you start with that because you didn't answer my question, but it's cool.
What was your question?
I said, how you going to create ease with setting boundaries?
Oh, I thought you said healthy. Why didn't you say healthy habits?
I don't know.
That's crazy. I swear to God, I thought
I didn't.
That's why when you looked at me, I was like, "Didn't I answered in depth." Okay,
You did. That was you
broke my
that
fucking
was
nail.
great.
That's my thorn of the week. Breaking my fucking nail. Shit. But let me see. How can I create ease around creating healthy boundaries? Just trying to internalize that someone else's problems are not your problems. Although that you are there to help them, you cannot take on their problems as well, because then you'll create more stress on yourself, which has happened before. And most times people are like, "Girl, I was just trying to tell you. I didn't ask you for no help. I more so just wanted to vent and just let you know." So just not taking on other people's problems. And then letting them know when it becomes too much. Like, hey, I really love you. I really care. But this conversation is becoming a bit too much for me. Can I get back to you on this? When I'm more up to feeling like I want to talk about that.
Right.
And just knowing to speak with a certain tone so people don't take offense to if you say no. They know that it's coming from a place of intention, that you don't truly want to offend them, but you do have to say no in this point in time so that you can create those healthy boundaries. Did that answer your question?
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Shit. What healthy habits are you trying to build? Shit.
Don't change the subject.
No, go ahead.
I don't know how to say this, but like being around people more.
You more social?
Yeah, kind of. I've developed a habit of like being a hermit, and like that's what's super comfortable for me. So for me, creating friction would be like going to events, not just anything, not going to the club, but I although I did go last night, which is so crazy, but going to things that I enjoy, things that I can get something out of. So maybe I won't go to
somewhere you don't like.
Right, because then I'll be like, I'm never going out again
and it's
ever.
Like, well, yeah, bitch, went to a club and you know you like poetry slams.
Okay, exactly. So instead of going to the club, I'm gonna go to a poetry night or fucking some other shit. You know
what's funny, and I don't hate to just to mention poetry, and I don't like to down talk anybody, but it's real funny that one time we spoke, I forgot what episode title it was, but it was a while ago, when we talked about how we went to an establishment and we weren't accepted and they were just being so rude and crash towards us, only to see that establishment has been brought down.
Oh no.
Hate to see it.
Hate to see it. I'm so
That's
sorry,
crazy.
guys.
Karmatic energy. That's crazy.
Dang.
Anyways, but go ahead.
Suck to be you. Sorry, I'm just playing. No, I hope y'all get y'all customer service skills up, and maybe you can
open. Actually, I think they were bought out by some other people.
No. Okay.
But hopefully, the next business endeavor that they get the right people in there so that they can have a longevity of a business.
For real.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so just that's a
Go ahead.
That's a healthy habit I want to create. Just trying to get out more, which I've already started doing by like participating in this yoga immersion or stuff like that. But just a little bit more, because I can spend the whole day in my room in the bed and I can be content. But I don't want to keep doing that. I know that's not good for me.
Yeah.
Also, probably, definitely my eating habits. Just making it easier for me to make better
decisions.
Eating decisions, and making it easier for me to be with myself. Like I said, I know I just said that I could be in my house, in my room, my bed, and be fine, but being so comfortable with myself that I'm not just taking invitation from anywhere just so I don't have to be alone, kind of thing. I don't know. So just making it easy for me to be with myself, like out and about in public or whatever, alone, and be happy. Yeah, that's that on that.
Okay. Well, how are you? Or you tell me how you're doing those things. How are you doing those things?
Right, you tried it.
Okay, so what habits can you do without? So you talk about the habits you can do with.
Man, I don't never need to go in Dollar Tree and get that many snacks again. That was bad for you, girl.
Yeah. So impulsive buying. Shit that you don't.
I mean, I ain't want to say that, but if I would want to call it
pretty impulsive.
Yeah,
it happens. When you're hungry. That's what I'm saying. That's like to eat in the morning and have snacks, because when I'm hungry and I go into a store, I'm buying everything bad.
Yeah. because it's like quick.
It's already packaged.
Right.
I gotta make the fish. I gotta make the lasagna.
Right.
I gotta make all these things. The chips are right here.
Right.
So
all I gotta do is pop them in my mouth.
Pop them in.
Full.
Pizza rolls. Put them in the oven.
Right.
Like,
that's true.
But also, we're getting older. Well, I'm getting older.
We're all getting older. Food. Everybody's getting older.
Well, Una is a baby still.
Everybody's getting older.
I can feel my body.
You can't live and not get older.
Breaking down and literally like.
You're annoying. Whatever.
Yes, you can. You can die today. I can feel my body breaking down and like literally I add on pounds faster than I have before. I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So now I make the effort to like work out more and just eat certain things that one make me feel good because my energy is really drifting. So I need to like induce my energy more by probably eating better. Well, that could be one of the ways. I'm sure I could take some supplements like vitamin D, rhodiola, things like that to get my energy up. But also, just make sure I'm conscious of what I put into my body, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
Yep.
Bet.
That's habits I can do without this impulsive buying food that I don't eat.
Yeah, I'm an impulsive buyer, for real.
Food
but that's neither here nor there.
Interesting. But she buys affordable things, y'all, as far as clothing. Thrifting?
Yeah.
You buy affordable pieces, I think.
Hell yeah, I do. But if you go in every weekend...
True. It can add up. $20, $30 for two things. Right now that became $60 for the week.
Right.
Now that became, yeah.
But I'm also like getting into the habit of buying things that make me happy.
Yeah.
Like, cause my closet can easily become full of stuff that I'm like, I don't even want. I don't want to wear this. I haven't worn this in 6 months because I don't like the way it looks on me.
Right.
Why do I still have it? And why do I keep buying things that don't make me feel like the happiest? So when I'm at the store, I'm like, oh my God, this makes me like so happy.
Yeah,
like,
I feel good.
I like this. So I'm buying things that make me feel good and make me look good.
Yeah, I think so too. And I definitely wear my clothes out because I like everything. So I hate to buy clothes and I'm like, this is a waste of $80.
Right.
And it's like, okay, if I can buy this statement piece, this jacket for $80, I'm going to wear often.
Right.
And it won't feel like a waste of money versus buying this. I mean, do what you please, obviously. But buying this, like, sequin top that I'm not going to wear one time and one time only versus, like, I can buy this neutral top that I'm going to probably wear all the time.
Right.
I mean, but that obviously depends on your style of dress. If you wear sequins daily, that's cool.
Do you, girl?
But if not, you may want to reconsider, or you can buy it as a statement piece. But just make sure that you know what you're buying it for.
Yeah.
So that's all. That's it for Melanin Message, y'all. So we're going to head over to Convos with Mariah to see what y'all thought about your healthy habits with the ones you want to form and the ones you want to build and things you can do without. So, I got a couple responses. By a couple, I definitely mean a couple. So, from our friend Claudie_J, she says she wants to... Oh, the question I asked. I should probably tell you guys the question I asked for Convos with Mariah. So this week, the question I asked for Convos with Mariah was, what healthy habits do you want to build and what habits can you do without? And Claudie_J.
Hey, Claudie.
Hey, girl. She responded, build on asking for help, reaching out, sleeping regularly, and working out. The ones I want to do without is getting annoyed easily and perfection paralysis. And definitely agree with everything you said, especially the building on ones for sure. Okay. And Moments with Musu, she just discussed the one she wants to develop. She wants to develop working out on a regular basis. So I'm assuming just overall just being more fit.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you guys. Thank you both you ladies for responding to the Convos with Mariah question. I definitely appreciate it. We appreciate it. And we hope the very best for those. And hopefully you got some tips and tricks on how to do those daily habits. Like we said, don't add friction to things.
Right.
Start creating habits by just doing them, finding easier ways to do them. So that way, over a period of time, it just becomes easier and more unconscious.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could definitely feel Claudia on that because with relationships, I'd be like getting mad fast and like shut down, and I don't know why I'm like that. But like with friendships, I'm like more patient and calm, so I can definitely
see where she's coming from.
Mm-hmm. I wish you the best, girl.
Thank you, friend. We appreciate you for responding. But that's it for this week's Convos with Mariah. I'm gonna pass the baton over to UnaDish to see what she has the week for you guys.
Oh, I just got it. So I just want to tell you guys something that I learned this week. So in the past, when I thought about ego, I thought about someone who's like super into themselves and like super boastful, and all the things that you think of when it comes to like being egotistical or having a large ego.
Mm-hmm.
But I learned this week that that can also translate in other ways, like being so conscious of what other people think and how other people may perceive what you are doing is also ego driven. So I never wanted to be one of those people who would, like, when you think of like an egotistic person, but although it may not be in the traditional understanding, I think that I have been thinking with my ego a lot. Not posting certain things or not speaking up in certain areas, or just not being like the full version of myself because I'm so thinking with my ego and thinking, oh, they might not like this, or they may, you know, exile me. I know that's like intense, but that's how I be thinking in my mind. And I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm just learning right now to stop thinking with my ego so much and thinking about how, like, holding myself in such high esteem that I think one wrong move will be the end to the world. Like, because it's not how it works. That's not how this thing works.
Yeah.
So that's it. Real quick, simple.
Well, that's good. Straight to the point, and hopefully somebody out there can relate.
Yeah.
Black Business this week is us, bitches, Melanin Voices podcast. This is going to be our last recording of this week anyways.
We're until on our 99th episode.
Yeah, so we have to take a break and slow it down so that for the live event show, it can be the 100th episode.
Yay!
And that is January 25th at Elevate Lifestyle and Fashion Boutique over in Aurora, Colorado. And we just want to talk about the event and what to expect if you are going to be a guest there. And we just want you to come out and know what you're getting into. So what will we discuss there at the event? So me and Una just wanted to have a authentic conversation with you all about our why we're still doing Melanin Voices podcast, why we're doing the live event, why we come to the studio, and why this is an expensive hobby for us.
Definitely.
And why we are doing the things that we're doing. So we just want to talk about our passion project and our creative baby, which is Melanin Voices podcast with you all, and hopefully spark some conversation around our passions and whys.
Yeah, we thought about having a conversation about being a creative and that whole aspect.
And that might coincide with that at some point, but we don't want that to be the basis.
Right, and I know that everybody isn't a creative, and it just seems to me like that's like the thing to do right now is to be a creative, but we also know that there are people who aren't in the traditional aspect. They do other things. They work in an office, or they were going to train, or whatever. Everything may not be about that, but we do want to discuss why, our whys, and why we continue to do this even though we're not getting paid for it right now, or why we do the things that we do get paid for, and why we continue to do them, and why other people, our guests do what they do, and why they chose that, and why they continue to do it. And have a conversation about that. And we want to get our audience involved with that too, because we want to know your whys.
Right. Why you listen to us?
That's a great why.
That's an amazing why. I want to just discuss that with you all. And what will you get when you're there? So as VIP guests, you will already be getting some lovely, exhilarating body and skincare from Body by Tao.
Yes.
She will be giving out some skincare for you all to have. If you're a VIP member, that begin the meet and greet tickets, as well as melts by Tana. She'll be giving out some great candle melts that will be in the goodie bags as well. That
smells so good.
And a very personalized letter from me and Una, of course. So, and maybe some other goodies. Just stay tuned.
Right.
But those are for sure things that we'll be offering to you in the bag, as well as a meet and greet with us prior to the show starting. And you'll get first dibs on snacks and a drink. And the drink of our choice right now is mimosas. But yeah, so you'll get a drink, guaranteed drink, and you'll get guaranteed snacks. It's VIP.
If you come on time.
If you come in late, We can't guarantee that.
Can't do it.
Like we said, the meet and greet is from 4 to 4:30, and then the show starts at 5. Right at 5. So I've urged you.
We ain't on CP time either.
No, we're not. We definitely have put a lot of. I have put a lot of time into the description of the Eventbrite page and gave you all the FAQs and gave you all the details about when to come if you don't have a VIP ticket, because you don't have to have a meet and greet ticket to get there early. We state 4:45 is best to get there, just due to parking and just due to being able to get a drink and a snack before you cozy into your seat. So I recommend 4:45 if you don't have a meet and greet ticket. That's absolutely fine, but 4:45 is best to come so you can get your guaranteed drink, and then after that there'll be $4. But you do get a guaranteed drink and you do get guaranteed snacks. So we haven't decided what those snacks are, so let us know. Do y'all want pizza? Do y'all want strawberries? Y'all want
sticks of kale?
Y'all want some salad?
Healthy habits.
But for real, we might give you some chocolate strawberries. Give you a little bit of both.
Right.
Give you a little bit of both on it.
Might throw an apple at your ass.
But whatever y'all want, we will provide that for you. So we just want
not whatever,
but whatever snack that we can get
within reason.
Let us know. Hit us up. But I think this would be a great snack. Even if you aren't coming, give us some suggestions. We'll definitely take those into account. But that's what you'll be getting. That's what we'll be discussing, and that's what you're guaranteed. And 4:45 is the time you should come if you don't have a meet and greet. If you do have a meet and greet ticket, it definitely already says on your ticket to come at 4 p.m. That way we can see you and speak to you prior to the event beginning. And yeah, that's it. It's going to be a very intimate setting. You have to worry about it being big and grand. It'll be very intimate with those we hold close and dear to us being there. So don't have social anxiety by coming. It'll be very, very intimate.
Yeah, seats are limited, so we want you guys to get your tickets. Yeah,
seats are limited. We want you to get them soon because right now it's early bird admission, but tickets prices will go up closer to the date. And that's just only because, we have things to prepare and it's last minute. So please, please, please get your ticket now so that you can avoid that. And we've mentioned this before, but the discount promo code is family. So we consider you all to be family. So use that and get a few dollars off. Even if you don't get the early bird admission, even if you get the late admission, still you can use that code and get some money off. Yep. So yeah, that isn't Black business. It's us, Melanin Voices Podcast.
Can't wait to
support
see you guys
us.
There.
Go to
y'all better come cute too.
Go to Melanin Voices live event.eventbrite.com, or if you want to add less friction to that, go to our Instagram, Melanin Voices Podcast, and click on our Get Tickets. It's in our bio, and it'll take you straight to the page. You can read all the details, all the descriptions, all that stuff, and purchase the ticket then and there. And if you want a chance to win a free ticket as well as bringing a guest, make sure you stay tuned for our giveaway. But by the time you're hearing this, you can just go to our page and participate.
It'll be there.
Waiting on you.
All right.
That's it for this episode, you guys. We can't wait to see you in 2 more weeks. Hold it down for us. Engage with us. Hold it down with them ticket sales. Hold it down. Purchase a ticket. Go to our page. Engage. Comment on our stuff. Like our things. Share our posts.
Go to our page and engage. That was cute. They need to make that into a GIF.
No. Copyright me, bitch. I work with a lawyer. I will be copywriting my shit. Okay? But for real, engage with us because that in turn allows us to get partnerships and get sponsorships, which we're trying to give. So that way we can start getting paid for our passions. Yeah. Which we like to get paid for our baby. And she's expensive as fuck.
Hell yeah. And shit, when we win, y'all win. Shit.
Basically.
Y'all gonna get discounts on stuff too.
Exactly. And thank you. Exactly. So support us for sure.
Yes.
Got y'all.
So make sure you're creating ease with the things that you want to
don't make it hard on yourself.
Accomplish the person that you want to be. Think about your why and think about ways to make it easier to become who you want to become.
Exactly. Stop adding
because it ain't that fucking hard. It's like it is, but
it is. But stop adding friction to it to make it harder.
You can make it easier.
Exactly.
Well, we love you guys. Thanks for listening. As always.
We love you. Hope to see you at the event.
We'll see you
January
in 2
25th.
weeks.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Love you all.